La douce bonne à mon dick, mon pipi, mon penis. 12 points to my dick. Eurovision, baby. I am ecstatic. So, as some of you, or maybe not all of you, may not know, but I live in Japan, and the time difference. So Eurovision is a multinational Eurocentric song competition that takes place every year. And this year it was in Rotterdam. And I had to wake up at 4 in the fucking morning to watch that shit.
Had to.
You might be asking, you had to? And yes, I did. For what? Don't fucking ask.
For the culture.
No, for the culture, exactly. For the kids, you know?
For the kids.
Who else is gonna do it? I gotta do it. For the kids, you know? And this year, for the first time in 31 years, Italy has fucking won. And it's kind of a banger. It's a pretty good song. It's a hard rock song. Hard rock songs don't usually go to Eurovision, much less win. So it was a very huge surprise. But my wife, she's the Italiano, so
the trophy's going in your home.
Yeah, the trophy's literally mine. That's how the rules work. Yes. And the cool perk of that is that it's actually kind of likely that I might be able to go to Eurovision next year.
Nice. That would be
so
sick.
Any Italian fans of the podcast, 2022, if you see me in Rome or some shit, that'd be fucking weird.
Get ready. Any Italian fans of the podcast, don't fucking talk to me.
Don't look at me. Don't speak to me. Don't do nothing. Nah. By nature of the media, it's a podcast. You don't know what I look like. For all you know, some of you do know what I look like.
For all you know, we're just AI.
Exactly.
Created specifically to talk about One Piece. Remember early on, we talked about automating the podcast, and we did the Microsoft Sam voice. Well, little do you know, it's already been automated. We're all AI.
Yeah, thanks to advances in quantum computing, we're here now. Us robot versions are here now to do the podcast because podcasting takes time. And we don't have the real version of us does not have time.
And us acknowledging this means that we've reached the AI singularity. So good luck, everyone.
We've been passing the Turing test. And you dummies probably don't know what the Turing test is.
I'm one of the AI, and I don't know what that is, but good luck, everyone.
Good luck, you've all failed. So this is yet another week of the AI-powered Paramecia Fancast, a One Piece fancast where we review the latest chapter of One Piece and have a different One Piece-related discussion every single week. My name is Franz. Again, I'm an AI.
And my name is John Beep Boop. I realize AIs don't say beep boop. That's robots.
Unless you programmed them to say beep boop.
Oh, yeah. My robot's programmed to say beep boop. My AI. It's like you know how like the anime character will end their sentence in like nya or like Pekora ends it in Peko. Like I just programmed mine to end it in beep boop. That's my new thing.
I program my AI. It's the thing, everyone needs a thing.
Hey, it's my new catchphrase.
Hey, bada bing, bada boom. My new thing, I'm Italian.
I'm Italian.
Hey.
I want a VTuber that is just Carl, the neighbor from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That would be really good.
That is the apex of that is VTuber perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, like I really wish I had either A, the money, or B, the talent to become fully VTuberized. But how how sick would a luchador VTuber sound?
I think that there might be. It sounds sick as hell. I know
I
that
don't think
there's
there is.
I know that there's a Common Rider one, which is fucking sick.
That's really sick. And I also don't know how Toei feels about that. Because
Oh yeah,
Toei's
yeah.
notoriously litigious.
Yeah, Toei man, screw Toei. Cause they're like, yo, cease and desist on the fan subs. I'm like, oh cool. That means we're gonna get official ones, official releases, right? Right?
No.
Right? As every time I say right, the camera zooms out and the room is more and more empty.
Kamen Rider's just one of those things where, like, Japan feels like they have no hope of, like, internationalizing it. Part of the fault of that lies in that one guy, Saban. The guy who owns Saban. I'm pretty sure his name is also Saban.
Yeah, his name is Saban.
Okay, if it wasn't Saban, I would have just called him Saban
Yeah.
anyways. Cause like he's got Power Rangers, but nothing is being done with Power Rangers, and it's just like it's the whole 4Kids thing all over again.
Yeah.
Like we One Piece enjoyers, we understand. American One Piece enjoyers, we know what that is.
And I just want, even if he doesn't even give me Sentai, I just want some fucking, man, give me some god dang Kamen Rider. 4Kids
If
actually
only.
did give us a Kamen Rider series like way back in the day, but I'm like, no, I want that, but like now, you feel?
And better, and
Yeah.
not ass.
They would make so like I don't understand like the Ultraman guys. I don't know. I'm not super big in Ultraman yet, so I don't know the company. But I know the company that owns Ultraman has like a global fucking website, and they're like, yeah, like you could just watch like Ultraman for free, or like at least the newer ones for free. But they're
That's
like
really cool.
They're releasing Ultraman like globally, like officially as well on their like website, and I'm like, dude, this is freaking amazing. Like yes. And it's like, when will
That's
Toei stop
incredibly
being
surprising to me.
cowards? They're releasing, okay, they're not 100% cowards. They're like 90% cowards. Okay,
I
maybe
mean, that's
80.
still quite.
Maybe I'm being, no, I'm not. 90. They have their like, they have a official like Toei Tokusatsu YouTube channel that
Right.
has like, they're uploading all of these classic like global like, it's available in every country. They're uploading a whole bunch of classic series. And recently, I don't know the schedule that they've been releasing them, but they've been releasing like they've been doing the first episode of like every I think at this point they have the first episode of like every one of the major like Heisei Kamen Rider series.
Oh wow.
And then they're going through and like updating them, I think weekly or
Okay.
monthly or something. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm hoping that they release like all the episodes because it's the episode, but then it has official like closed captions like in
Oh, what the
YouTube,
fuck?
like the it has a closed captions like track on the video, so it's like, okay, well that's official. Like somebody had to go through
Yeah.
and officially translate that because it's like advertised that way. So I'm just hoping that stays a trend, but
We'll see. Man, that's not at all what like we're here to talk about this week.
yeah,
But it gets me fucked up all the time.
yeah,
Like when because like we're in the we're in kind of like a golden age of like accessibility, just wholesale accessibility, at least for English speakers. Not a lot of like non-English speakers have access to stuff yet, like legally. And
Yeah.
like we bring it up all the time, like it's literally like not anyone's fault, like, but these publishers specifically out here just not disseminating their shit. Like, you have hentai artists, complete fucking hentai artists out here, like, okay, let me not go so whole hog.
Yeah.
let me back it up a bit. So I'm into board games, and I have a friend who's much more into board games than I am, to the point of like being really into indie board games, especially like Japanese indie board games. And he does translation for it, and he does it for free. He does it pro bono, cuz to just like bring up a portfolio. And he goes to the producers of these things and says, "Hey, like, I did this. I put the work in to make it look like yours. Feel free to use it. Here you go." And literally 9 times out of 10, either completely ghosted or straight up just like refusal. And then they'll go and pay someone to fucking use Google Translate to fucking do that shit instead.
Nice.
And it's like,
that's the way to do it.
A bit more of an issue on the side of that they're like indie developers, but
Yeah.
like they're
but it's just
like,
it's just a thing, and I don't know if it's like, I mean, I think it's just cultural, but it's like, because the same thing happened with the big push in fighting games recently. Like, for the longest time, fighting games have had what's called delay-based netcode, where, like, for people who don't know, basically when you're playing online, what delay-based, because the game has to receive both players' inputs in order for the game state to move forward. So, like, you know, the game can't move from frame 1 to frame 2 if both players' inputs are not received. And so what delay-based netcode does is, if it doesn't have one of the players' inputs based on like lag or something like online connectivity, it will delay the game state by a certain number of frames until it receives those inputs. And like, that's why there's like shitty online fighting games where like it's just chugging along, like it'll just freeze like every 2 seconds, just like it's really choppy.
Yeah, it's incredibly bad. Like,
rollback netcode is like a new thing. Well, it's not new, it's been around for a while, but like it's been getting like, nobody's really been using it until like recently, and now there's been a giant push.
It was very underground, right? Because the technology for it
existed for, like, they were able to retrofit older games, like older arcade games to it. And for the longest time, that's what it lived on like Fightcade, and then some of the newer games started using it, and then the big push came, you know, with like the big push came with like the whole COVID thing, because everyone couldn't go to locals, and it's like, well, we need good connectivity. So basically, rollback netcode is like a sort of, instead of delaying the game state, it sort of predicts the game state and it moves forward. And then when it receives, so from frame 1 to frame 2, I don't have player 1's inputs, but before frame 1, player 1 was doing a move that, even if I don't have his inputs, he's stuck in that move for a specific number of frames. So we're just going to move the game state along, predicting that he's still in that state because it's impossible for him to change.
Yeah.
And it just does that. And it's way freaking smoother. And when there is hiccups, they're like super minor. Or if you like mess up the delay, like for the ping counter or something like that, like if you mess up something manually, like you have to try.
Yeah, you literally have to like start wiggling your fucking like modem or something, right?
It's like, if you what it is like, you can set the delay based on how far away they are, and if you fuck that up, like, it'll just be bad. But basically, what I'm getting to is that a lot of American companies were using this, and we were like, hey, like, Japanese companies, you should use this netcode that's already made, and the people who made it free to use. Like, it's free, the license is free for it. Like, you can just put the license in your, like, you can just grab it, modify it to your game, and like use the MIT license that they put it under, and it's just free. You can just use it. Like, you can get the full code, dig into it, apply it to your game however it needs to be applied, you know, change it however you need to. And these Japanese companies were like, no, we're gonna like. First, they were just straight up like no, and then when people made a big enough fucking push, ArcSys was like, okay, we hired a guy to help us with it because we don't know what we're doing, and but the first Strive that's coming out was originally delay based, and then we made so much of a commotion online that they switched it, but they made it all in house, and I'm like, it's good, made it all in house,
right. But they didn't have to go that far.
It was already done. But I think it's just a thing of like, well, if they didn't make it, then they don't want to use it, and I'm like, well,
that's so
I guess, but.
Like, okay, if I didn't make the fucking code compilers, then I'm not going to use it. So I'm just going to go ahead and make my own code compiler.
Yeah, I didn't make electricity, so I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, like, where do you fucking draw the line? Like, it's a little bit ridiculous. Yeah. I feel like when it comes to companies like that, their focus is incredibly like insular. Like their focus is on Japan, and if it doesn't well internationally, they're not going to worry about it. They're going to be like, oh shit, poggers. But like, it's not their goal. They're just trying to get the Japanese audience satisfied. So like, that's why like rollback netcode, this whole new thing, wasn't an issue, because if you're playing with just Japanese people, it's kind of all right. But here's the thing. Japanese internet kind of fucking sucks ass.
Yeah. Even like the myth from over here that like, oh, like the Japanese internet is like so fucking good because they're all close. Dude, there was Japanese players playing the Plus R update that had rollback, and they were like, what? Like, this is like literally, I think one of the tweets, just somebody translated it. One of the Guilty Gear players, Great Fern, I believe it was him. He translated it, and the player was literally like, this is magic. Like, what is this? This is crazy. Like, I just played someone from the US and it felt like he was sitting across from me. Like, what is going on?
Dude, I can't wait for the viability of like bigger online tournaments. Like, Jabali's a good enough businessman. I feel like it was canceled for something recently, so let me just send it at. He knows business.
Yeah.
So I feel like a big tournament like CEO would also like move and do in parallel online tournaments and offline tournaments. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But this is not what we came here to talk about yet again. We're here to talk about the One Piece World Top 100, because the data's finally out. The fucking numbers are in.
The numbers are in. It ended. It's over. The votes have been tallied.
We're finally free.
And we got what was it, from the top 50 to, or no, was it the top 100 to top? From top 100, I believe. Yeah, because 200 to 100 they did on Twitter, and then 100 to the number 1 they did in a video, and they had all these.
Yeah, it was a whole live stream thing.
Yeah, it was super cool. They had all these international like YouTubers, like they had like Rogers Base. They had a Gizm from I believe she's from Germany. She's huge on Twitter. She's
Twitter,
like
yeah,
Luffy's number 1 fan. if you think
Luffy
you like
is my husband, kind of.
Yeah. If you think you like a Luffy, no, die. Not as you're forever second place. That's what it is.
Yeah, I really don't want to understate this. Like, I have never seen someone
Luffy's
love
husband.
A character. Yeah, exactly.
And I realized I just said Luffy's husband, and I almost said Goofy's husband.
And you know Gorsh.
What? Yeah, Gorsh. You know what? It's both of them.
We're not going to backtrack that.
Yeah, I'm not taking it back.
Nah, but like, it was this whole thing. Everyone got to come into it. It was really good to see, because like, it really solidified the whole like, this is the like world's top. Like, everyone's participated.
Yeah, it was super cool. And they went through like the top 100 in the part 1 of the videos, the top 100 all the way to 21, I believe. And then the final video was 20 to number 1. So they did the first set like 20 to 11, like those ones, and then they did the top 10 like one by one, and oh, it was so good. So I guess just go through the overall top 10, because I feel like that was even still sort of for. I know the Japanese audience in that video was like, what?
Yeah, there were loads of surprise for them specifically, but like, I personally, I had loads of surprises as well, but like, something like Carrot's placing, for example, internationally and in certain areas too, I'm not that surprised.
Yeah. Let's just go through it. So the overall rankings, like the overall, like the master list. Number 1 was Luffy, expected. Number 2 was Zoro, okay. Number 3 was Nami, and number 4 was Sanji. And they did this in reverse order on the video. And I saw number 4, and my reaction was Kiryu desk slam into standing up and walking away. Because I was like, yo, number 4? And I was like, yo, number 3 better be like gear 4 Luffy. Like, it better be someone like real good. And then it was Nami, and I was like, all right, I sat back down. Play the GIF, but in reverse, where I don't slam the desk and sit back down. I was like, all right, I'll accept Nami as number 3. And then we had 5 Law, 6 Robin, 7 Boa Hancock, 8 Carrot, 9 Ace, and then 10 Sabo.
Dude, the fact that like internationally Ace and Sabo are so up there.
Yeah.
It's so, like, it shows how moved fans were, but I'm gonna come out with a very hot take. Like, it's piping hot. It's flame fruit hot take.
Oh, here it is.
Sabo should not be that hot.
Yeah, Sabo should switch places with 11th place Yamato. I feel like.
So, okay. Look,
he
as much as I love
more
Yamato,
popular than Sabo,
and that's out of a recency bias.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not saying Yamato deserves to be over Sabo, but like Shanks. Come on, man, Shanks. Like everyone loves Shanks.
Come on, man, Shanks.
Like I'm not even gonna make the Yamato argument. Let's just ignore the Yamato argument because we know I'm fucking biased. I'm sitting here next to a trans flag. Okay, we know I'm biased. I didn't even like the man Shanks, but I expected him to be over Sabo.
Or Katakuri. Or, okay, well, number 13 is kind of not pissing me off, but I'm just like, what year are we in? Like, did everybody just decide to read Dressrosa again in this year?
So, okay.
Rocinante Corazon. Like, he was a good character, but if you had asked me, like, yo, top 10 characters? Or like top 50 characters, I don't think I'm placing him as high as he was placed. Yeah,
and maybe that's top just 50, but like he would have been lower. But here's what it is. I don't know if this is a kind of bias or something, but like if you think about like relevancy, like what characters are related to other characters, like Boa Hancock is number 7 because number 1, horniness. But also like so people have their third eye open, and they're like they're trying to imagine an end game of Luffy and Hancock. Like we established, the German Twitter user Monkey D Gizm is Luffy's husband, so that's never happening.
Yeah,
but like Shanks, people love Shanks because of like his relation, like he's sick as fuck, and like he did pop off during like the Marineford War, but like he literally came and ended the whole war by himself. That's pretty fucking sick. But like the reason people love him is because of like the whole mentorship with Luffy. It's like why people like Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars. Like you were either like literally 10 when it came out, or like you're in love with this idea of like the mentor-mentee kind of thing. That's why Rocinante Corazon is in 13th place, because the
He's
whole world
Law.
loves
Yeah.
Law. Law is number 5.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking deal. He beat out literally most of the Straw Hats.
Yeah. He is a Straw Hat now.
Yeah, he is a Straw Hat, so this just like really sets it all in. But like that's why Corazone's so high up there. Also, like when you read what happened to Corazon, you cannot help. It is like if you are physically able to, there is no way that you're not going to do the like tap your chest twice thing at the end of the flashback with Law and Corazon.
Damn. Yeah.
You know?
If you get to the end of that and you're not like in your own feelings or crying, the cuffs are going on you immediately, you psychopath. You're a sociopathic murderer.
But I really want to talk about characters to me that like I'm sitting here like damn,
The head scratchers?
really? So like Marco at 19 for me is a bit of a head scratcher. As much as we're like, oh yeah, Pineapple Daddy, he's so hot. Like, I did not think this many people would have agreed with us.
Fake fan. Fake fan. No. Yeah, Jinbei is another one to me that I feel like he's too low.
A little bit, yeah. 18.
Like 18th, like, all right, he's in the top 20, but like, come on, that's Jinbei. Funny guy. Remember? Hey, guys, remember when he's doing that thing where he's the new guy and he's just going along with it? Like, I thought that was funny. What?
See,
I guess number 18 funny, not.
but not number 15 funny, you
Yeah.
know? Usopp has consistently gotten fucked in all of them. And it's the kind of thing where, like, so you have, like, Zoro fanboys who hate Usopp because of the whole, like, Usopp should have been left out Water 7 kind of,
God
thing.
Can you imagine still holding a grudge about that? Like, guys.
Dog, it's like, what? It's literally been, like, 10 years. Like, can we stop? But,
or
like,
the people that are like, oh, like, Zoro's gonna leave the crew because Sanji went to Whole Cake Island.
yeah.
I'm not gonna go back into that because there was an episode where I went off on that and how much that was stupid and made me mad. But yes, I don't know why Usopp is constantly belittled in this way. No offense, Chopper, who's right after him at 16th place. You're doing just fine, sweetie.
See, but Chopper also, like, strikes me a bit because, like, of the cute votes, you know, like XD cute votes. Because, like, okay, loads of country. So on the website for the World Top 100, you can go by like general area, and like you can see which area. Like clicking just a bit, Australia, the whole Oceania area, incredibly horny voting. Incredible horny voting because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 is literally like Nami, Robin, Yamato, Carrot,
horny.
Like,
and then the back end, Zoro, Luffy, Sabo, Hancock, Law, Sanji, a different kind of horny. Horny nonetheless.
But like, you know, if you look at like how the international one came out, or like, you know, like going Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Sanji, that kind of permutation around the top 4, that makes sense. Like, but dog, I don't know. Like, the other thing is that there's like some places like Japan, Corazon was straight up number 10.
Yeah, that's the one that gets me. I'm like, that's why I'm like, what? Something's going on. Like, who has been on the street in Japan selling only issues of Dressrosa, selling only volume like 80 something where the Rosinante flashback is? Like, who's on the street selling, hey kid, you want some of this stuff?
You want some One Piece, kid? Dude, it boggles my mind. And then like you literally get to fucking Latin America and the Caribbean, and finally Usopp breaks top 10.
Yes, at number 10.
Yeah, literally
At
at
number
number
10
10.
with a giant points disparity between him and number 9.
Like,
It's wild. Dude, I don't get it. Latin America, Nami number 1. All right, I'm about it. Everyone, the uncultured people were getting mad.
wait, actually, let's shut the fuck up real quick. I didn't even realize this giant head scratcher. Why is Frankie number 28?
Yeah, in the global rankings, I have no idea. And Brooke is 26? Question mark?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, the skeleton that soloed Big Mom and lived to tell the tale? I'm sorry.
Come
I'm
on.
sorry. A guy on the crew that could single-handedly take on a Yonko just like Luffy attempted
Frankie
to do.
is dangerously close to both Buggy and Whoop Slap.
Shoutouts to Whoop Slap. Let me this is the Whoop Slap. Let's look at this is the Whoop Slap watch. It's a new segment that I'm starting that starts and ends today. Cause okay, as far as I could tell, Grand Line Review, a One Piece YouTuber, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure he started the push for Whoop Slap. He wanted everybody, every day he was posting pictures like, did my daily duty, voting for Whoop Slap. And his entire community was just like, yep, Whoop Slap, man. You know, every day I wake up and I put on this yellow hard hat and I go and punch the vote for Whoop Slap. And
My
worldwide,
civic duty.
yeah, worldwide, Whoop Slap is number 37. And just going through the rankings and seeing Asia, I don't think he's anywhere.
I don't think I saw him in Asia or Japan.
He's number 38. They got to the meme late. They didn't get it.
They saw other people doing it and were like, oh shit, maybe we're missing something.
Whoop slap. Oh god. If
15
anybody
in Oceania.
Yeah. Oceania.
Fucking 15th in America, North America.
If anybody is aware of Homestar Runner, I feel like this is some like
it's like a deep cut.
This is some internet, like some boomer internet shit. If you're familiar with Homestar Runner, there was a parody song, or a song that they played. I don't even know if it was a parody, but it was called Poot Slap, Poot slap, and the lyrics are just Poot Slap, dog. What's that song? Just over and over. And I can't look at Whoop Slap and not just Whoop Slap, dog. What's that song?
It's the culture that's what really gets it. Like,
yeah.
How are you not going to vote for someone called Whoop Slap?
Yeah, I look at Japan's ranking, and look, no offense to y'all, I know the manga originates from your neck of the woods, but
that doesn't give you the right.
There's not enough meme votes in here. Like, the closest I can see to a meme vote is who? There is the Kung Fu Dugon. Okay, hold on. The Kung Fu Dugons are at 69th place. So hold on. Never mind. I take back everything I said. Japan. They were on the meme shit the whole time. Never mind.
The progenitor of the meme shit.
Yeah.
Meme,
but no Whoop Slap.
No Whoop Slap.
I wish every
more
other
meme
country he is
occurred.
like.
He's like top 20 every other country, every other area.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Asia in general.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy. The other thing that gets me is, like, in the global rankings, like in the overall global rankings, like we talked about, like, Yamato with the recency bias, but, like, dude, a lot, like Kozuki Oden, 24?
Yeah. In Japan, or it might have been in Asia, I don't remember. I saw, like, both him and Lady Toki just, like, popping the fuck off. Like, they got really high up there.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. And then, like, some of the lists, like, hold on, let me go to the worldwide. Because some of the Wano characters, I felt like they would have been way higher than they were. Kinemon is in global 92nd place.
Yeah, that's kind of upsetting.
That's kind of like, yeah, like, I'm like, all right, like, but we've been with him for so long. It's Kinemon. Come on, man.
It's
Kinemon.
Kinemon.
And I think
Nah,
like, oh, thank God. All right, Hiyori and Kiku are 49. Oh, cool. 49 Kiku, 48 Izo, 47 Kiku.
oh,
And Izo and Kiku are apart by literally exactly 100 points.
oh, wow. That's
And
really cool.
they're right next to each other. Yes. Brother and sister. Yes. Yes. I like it. I approve.
You'll love to see it, folks.
But I think, yeah, the highest Wano character, well, other than Yamato at like 11th, was the next character that was like specifically from Wano is Odin at 24th place.
And it's kind of wild. It like, honestly, the Wano characters really resonated. But
Yeah.
what really fucks me up personally is like characters from like, see, like we were talking about like Corazon and shit. I'm talking about 84th place overall. Gin.
Oh, yep. Dude.
Literally the guy who like makes a whole stinking Baratier, and that's it.
Yeah, Gin. Well, it's I don't know. I think part of the Gin thing is like, because when like Sanji fed him and they finally stood up to Don Krieg, and Gin was like, "Oh, I'm like, we'll meet again, Sanji. Like, I'm gonna meet you in the Grand Line or in the New World or whatever." Like, people are still waiting for Gin. There's been people that are like, "Oh, who's who? Who's who is Gin?" Like,
or like the Gin is the
Gin is Im-sama.
Gin is Im-sama. Gin is the like creeping legend of Wano.
Yeah, the lurking legend.
Yeah. Like there's so much fucking shit, and it's the kind of thing. So like, I don't consume fan fiction, and I don't mean this as like a drag or anything. I'm not trying to fucking put my wife on blast, but Adri consumes quite a bit of fan fiction, and whenever she like gets into something, she'll like, out of curiosity, like see what's up, and like literally anything that consumes Sanji, people are still writing Gin and Sanji fan fiction.
Yep.
In the year 2021.
Yeah.
Like Adri says that it's like one person in specific, but like, I mean, hot damn, dude.
That one person has a lot of pull.
Like it's just like wild to me that people much less remember him. Like, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, so number 94 Vista, I kind of remember who he is. Who's number 87? Marguerite.
Marguerite.
Like,
she was
who the fuck is that?
She was the Amazonian from Amazon Lily. She was like the main one that found Luffy. She was Luffy's friend like that entire arc.
Okay. I see that, I guess. But like, Marguerite over Gastino? Come on, man.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I will say on the top 100, it has like the character's name and then in parentheses what they're also like their other name, what they're known as.
Yeah, so like Charlotte Lin, Big Mom,
Sakazuki Akainu in parentheses. I'm so mad that they didn't put Gastino under Caesar Cloud.
I wonder if he was ever referred to as like something comparable, like literally Gastino, or if that was like a Stephen Paul like translation kind of thing.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna check that out, because that's a nice piece of fucking lore right there.
Yeah, that's some good Gastino lore. We haven't seen him in a while, and this will tide me over. I do want to say, while you're looking that up, let me go over some wild ones that I saw. So we had talked about Oceania.
No, okay, I found the answer. He is Gastino. There's no excuse.
Gastino. Can I talk a bit about the Middle East? Because their top 10, their rankings are so interesting. Like, number 1, Zoro. Number 2, Nami. Number 3, Luffy.
Okay.
4 Sanji, 5 Carrot, 6 Nika Robin, 7 is Yamato, 8 is Katakuri, 9 is X Drake, and 10 is Boa Hancock.
The X Drake is what really hits weird. Like Charlotte Katakuri, I can make sense of that. Like
That's
this
wild.
The Middle East vote seems like a good mixture of the horny vote and the like super battle manga vote, you know?
That is the distilled like One Piece fandom in the Middle East, and I love it. It's the most potent drop of One Piece fandom over there.
Apparently. But like X Drake kind of boggles my mind. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Oh, where is X Drake supposed to be from? I think he's supposed to be from some like European country or something like that.
Spain, I think.
Yeah, there was some SBS where it was like, oh, like he taught like because you know how he talks about where
he was
each of
British.
the straw hats would be. There's another SBS somewhere where he talks like somebody asked him like, oh, what about the supernovas? Like, where would they be from? And he kind of goes over it. And I know in that country that Drake is supposed to be like he convincingly made top 10 because that they were like, yo, that's our dog, and I'm like, yeah, all right,
that's our guy.
Yeah, that's our guy.
What was the one where like Brazil made top 10? It was like some meme pic.
Oh, if you turn your attention to Latin America and the Caribbean, if you go to number 22. Diesel is number 22 in Latin America and Brazil with 4,454 votes. Y'all did it. Y'all
good.
Put in the work, and I respect it.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good gag.
Diesel like, confirmed better than Silver's Rayleigh, Garp, Ryuma, Fujitora, and Big Mom. Just to name a few. Is he better than Mihawk?
Confirmed.
He's better than Mihawk. Diesel is higher than Doflamingo. Dude. And he's higher than Whitebeard. Okay, if Diesel showed up at Marineford, war over. If Diesel showed up at Dressrosa, birdcage broken. Like
dude, if Diesel was there for Marineford, Ace wouldn't have died.
Ace would have still been alive. Oh god, I'm looking at the Latin America pick, and I think I'm liking that. They got a good mixture of good cultured choices and hella memes. Cause I'm looking at number 87, Toad Boingnosuke made top 100. The frog, the little toad on
oh, thank God, yes.
Little toad on Usopp's head.
Right above him, though, Foxy, 85.
Yup. And if you turn your attention to number 92, Taco.
That makes perfect sense.
King Taco of the, I don't know what kingdom, the Cactus Kingdom, I think it was called. But it's definitely just Mexico, and he's definitely just a stereotypical Mexican guy.
Dude, but you know what? Like, I fucking respect it.
And he made top 100, so y'all can hold that. Taco top 100.
Dude, Taco better than fucking Babanuki?
Taco can beat Magellan and Perospero.
Fucking confirmed. This is you know, we shit talk a lot about fucking power scalers, but this is the ultimate power scale.
Yeah, this is the ultimate power scale.
Like, oh, you're measuring like berries? Man, fuck you. I'm measuring fan votes.
Yeah, I'm measuring fan votes. How does your character's pretty good, but how does he measure up to Whoop Slap? Can your guy beat Whoop Slap 1-on-1? I don't think so. Try again, guy.
Yeah, come back with a better fucking character, dude. Give me some like Toad Boingnosuke or something. You know, at least give me something sub-meta like that.
so the Toad Boingnosuke sub-meta. Oh god. Yeah, no, these rankings are super interesting. There's one of them that also got me. I think it was also it was either in Latin America or the Middle East. I think it was in the Middle East. Hold on. Number 16, Rockstar.
Yeah. That was like fucking wild to me. And it's not the only place where Rockstar's so high.
And I find it funny. If you guys, I would please, if you have the time, watch the videos. It's on the official One Piece like YouTube channel. Just search up like One Piece WT 100 rankings, and it should be one of the first videos that shows up. It's split into two parts, but even they went over like Rockstar was somewhere, and they were like Rockstar because I think in the global rankings he made top 100.
He's 66 overall.
Yeah, and they got to that, and they were like, Rockstar? What? Rockstar? Like, what? Who? What? Like,
I'm glad it's not just us sometimes being like, hey, who the fuck is this? Like, before we were recording, number 71 on the world ranking, Namule?
What?
Namule?
Who is that? What's that video? It's oh god, it's she's some pop artist. I can't remember her name, but it's that meme video where she's like looking at it. So they show her a picture of someone, and she's like, "I'm going to be 100% honest to you. I have never seen this man. He could pass me on the street right now, and I wouldn't know who he is." That's how I felt about Namule. I was like, "This is fake. This is
This
some
isn't a
fan
real
fiction."
character.
Yeah. This is some and I went to the wiki, and there's the first picture I saw, the subtitle of it was like, oh, concept art of Namule, and I was like, oh, so this guy's concept art and he gets voted in. Okay. But upon further review, I was like, oh yeah, he was one of the in the manga he was one of the division captains of Whitebeard's crew that was like, because Whitebeard had like, his main division captains that were with him. And then there was that part in Marineford where he's like, hey, all the other homies, division captains 2 through 87, let's go.
Everyone else. And I mean it, just literally fucking everyone else.
Yeah. He pulled a Sakurai. Everyone is here.
See, what I find funny is that Oda like shied away from doing that and just like fucking went whole hog when it came to just like adding people to fucking crews. And the best example of that is literally the Big Mom Pirates, where I don't know if I do not think we have literally all of her children like labeled out, like who they are and whatnot.
I believe they all, yeah, I believe we do.
All, like literally all of them?
Yeah, I know the wiki has all of them, and I think they've all somewhere. I might be wrong. I believe an official like family tree exists, like showing the kids or like how much older they. Maybe not a family tree, but like an official like, oh, here's them
registry
by their age. Yeah. But for sure, I'm pretty sure a lot of them. I think there was an entire pack of Viver cards that was just all Big Mom children. Yeah.
God damn. Oh fuck, dude. But that means like that kind of shits on the whole Jewelry Bonnie being a Big Mom pirate.
Yeah.
Unless like she was stricken from the fucking record or something.
Damn. She wasn't allowed. Not allowed.
Oh man. That kind of blows.
What's the saying? She was twice removed. I don't know what that means in terms of family stuff. And somebody tried to explain it to me, but I'm like, okay, if you're removed from the family, like...
Okay, it's not like literally removed.
How the hell did you get back in? And what did you do to get removed again? Like...
It like, okay. I don't much understand it myself, but from what I do understand is that like for some reason in fucking English, like just everyone's your cousin, right? Literally everyone.
Yeah.
In a kind of like fucking like was it Rocket Power where everyone was a cousin? Or is it some other Hawaiian property?
Oh, it might be some other Hawaiian property. I don't think anyone was. I think I think only the brother and sister in Rocket Power were related. I think everyone else was just like close friends. And then Uncle Tito.
Okay.
Shoutouts to Tito, the ancient Hawaiians.
But see, Uncle Tito's a good example. You know, he's just like fucking. He's everyone's uncle, Uncle Grandpa. Everyone's uncle and everyone's grandpa. So
Uncle Grandpa.
In the English language, everyone is your cousin. But then, or unless they're your uncles and aunts, but like if it's like your father's cousin is your cousin, but you have to do the fucking calculus of how removed they are. And like,
oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, like, but kind of there's like a triangle. There's a triangle at which point like everyone starts getting removed. Like,
I'm not calculating the freaking syntax of how related
it's really fucking dumb. So like, you know how like when you're doing a graph, like an XY Cartesian graph, right? And like you have to calculate like the rise and run of a fucking yeah. So you got like y equals mx plus b kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
So you got to calculate the fucking the rise, right? That's what the m is.
You got to calculate the slope.
The rise over run. Yeah. So you're calculating the slope. The slope is literally like the removed has to do it with the rise. So your run is just like your first cousin, your second cousin, your third cousin, right? But then your rise, that's the fucking removed part, from what I understand. It has some shit to do like that, and it's really fucking dumb and really convoluted. And I'm very sorry if English is not your first language. Just don't even think about it.
Lost right now.
Don't even fucking think about it, because like we're native English speakers. We don't fucking understand this shit. Some fucking dumbass genealogy. It probably has something to do with fucking eugenics.
Probably. Like, probably.
If it feels a little bit too much like, if it feels like it's a little too related to Alabama state law, then maybe don't worry about it.
It sounds. This removal thing sounds like a way that somebody would try to argue that it's okay for them and their sibling to do the thing. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like this was made so somebody could use it as an excuse.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to disagree with you entirely. When I brought up Alabama, I was not going for the incest. I was going for the racism kind of thing. The whole like,
well, that too.
The octa what's it fuck. I don't want to say the whole thing because that's a deep lore slur.
Oh God.
But yeah, no, like. I don't know. This whole second cousin shit is dumb. The Big Mom family is dumb. Sorry to get it too far away from One Piece.
Really quick, I'm scrolling down Asia, and at first I dismissed Asia's because I was like, man,
it seemed pretty normal.
Y'all are pretty normal. There's nothing. y'all just voted normally.
No
mean
slap.
picks, no funny. Dude, screw me. All right, I was about to draw the line when I saw Frankie at 30th place. I was like, no, this is BS.
That sucks.
You're all disqualified. But then I saw Gedatsu, and I remembered Indonesia pulling for their boy. I was like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get past 50, and something funny starts happening. There was just a lot of pet animals that get voted in.
50, are you calling Beppo a fucking pet animal?
59 local sea monster. I count Beppo as a pet animal. He's their friend. You got Panda Man. Then you got Karoo 72, Bachi 71.
Wait, you fucking ignored
76.
No, shut your fucking mouth. You ignored the human form of the straw hat that Luffy wears at 64.
That's true. And then we got 85 Kung Fu Dugong. 87 Laboon, 89 Tyrannosaurus, 95 Ryunosuke. Like, what the heck?
Oh, actually, you know what? Asia's the most valid fucking region when it comes to this. This is the only region I think that Ryunosuke broke top 100.
Yeah. Or did I don't think Tyrannosaurus broke it in the global.
No, not in the global sense. I think it was just like close. I think he was like 100 and something or some shit like that.
Damn, Tyrannosaurus. That's my dog right there. Yeah, so never mind. Asia had the biggest meme vote. Oh, never mind. I just turned the page to Oceania, and number 29 is Fishwoman Nami. So never mind. Forget about everything I just said. Friendship ended with Asia. Oceania is my new best friend.
Dude, the SBS picks for this voting have been so fucking good. Like, literally every SBS pick is absolutely hilarious.
Dude, some of the, like, can we talk about in Oceania number 88, platypus? the elongated platypus from Long Ring Longland.
Oh, man. Oh, and Ryunosuke hits a 90 here.
Yep.
So Oceania's also got some respect. Shout out to those Australians.
And then 83 Charlotte Poire, I think. Poire?
Who?
Poire? She was the Charlotte daughter that I don't think like spoke at all, or she had like one or two lines. She has the panda head and like the stitched mouth. Hey, you want to know how I got these scars? That was her. Oceania's 75 Sarah Hebby, the snake teacher that was in Black Maria's like call girl center.
Call center?
Yeah,
call center for
Black
girls?
Maria's call center. Yeah, Black Maria. Yeah, you guys are insensitive. She doesn't run. You calling it a whorehouse online. You guys are ridiculous. She runs a call center where she does customer service for Western Union money transfers. It's an honest living. You actual freaking like demons.
You pieces of shit. Sarah Hebby works for her fucking paycheck.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. No, the top 100, it's if you want to look at it, I highly advise going to. It's super
we'll
interesting.
Link it everywhere.
Yeah. It's OnePieceWT100.com, and if you just go to that website, if you scroll down a bit, there's a big old button that says like, "Oh, check out the final rankings." But it is quite ridiculous and really cool to look at like how each region of the world voted. It just kind of opens up you get to see like how different countries, like how they view
certain characters, how they decide to meme.
Yeah, like it's interesting to see which characters are popular in different regions. Like it's super cool.
I just wish we had more context for like a lot of other characters. Like you were talking about in Asia, how like specifically like Indonesia, they brought up their fucking boy Gedatsu all the way up.
Yeah.
Like I just wish we had more information. I want more. Yeah. Oh, it would be so cool. If we could get that in some way. I would love to hear like, I don't know, anybody from like, if any viewers from Indonesia or listener, please like let us know on Twitter or in our Discord like the Gedatsu lore, because it's not even like it's a meme just because it's like, for me it's so out of nowhere, but I'm like, I want to know. Like I want to understand.
Yeah.
Same thing with Diesel is definitely much more of a meme.
Yeah,
like,
Diesel.
I want to understand.
Diesel I can sort of hand wave as like LOL train. Like, okay, yeah. Like if given the option, yeah, I would probably vote for LMAO train, but like Gedatsu is just a normal ass dude, and it might be like maybe his character design is based on something like Indonesian.
That might be it.
Because I know Indonesia also they really propped up Eneru, because his pants.
Oh.
Eneru's outfit, his pants were like some particular style of pants worn in Indonesia, like I think it's like by like the monks or something like that. It was something. It was like these cultural like
these touchstones, basically. Yeah. It's like, okay, it's kind of the same reason why taco got so high in Latin America and the Caribbean.
I can't be mad at taco as much as I want to be like, man, how come in Bleach the Mexican guy I get is like the coolest character, and then in this one I get taco. But at the same time, I can't look at taco and not be like, all right, that's funny. All right,
that's pretty cool.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Because like taco just kind of looks like Machete, but with a sombrero and fucking bottles.
Yeah.
Is Machete even Mexican?
I'm gonna Google search this, and I hope to God.
What's his name? Danny
Trejo.
Yeah.
He was born in Los Angeles.
Okay, well.
So I'm assuming he's
Mexican American parents. There we go.
Okay. All right. You live another day, Danny Trejo.
Okay, hold on. I ain't threatening the man.
And end it on a very loosely veiled threat to Danny Trejo, who I have never met in my entire life and probably never will. Watch Danny Trejo like be the biggest fan of our podcast, and he just tweets out like, "What the fuck?"
Dog, that'd be the funniest kind of fucking shit.
Big drama, absolutely wild. Big drama Mondays.
Drama Mondays, baby. We accidentally piss off a very kind celebrity. Like, I don't want to go out and say that like, oh, like so and so's done nothing wrong when I don't fucking know him, but like Danny Trejo seems like a pretty good guy. I hope this statement does not age poorly, but I don't I don't believe it will. I don't have reason.
I don't have reason to believe that it'll end poorly.
He's the Machete. Come on,
Man. No, I don't even have a crack theory. I think some of these placings were crack theory enough.
Whoop slap platypus. Fucking half of these placements are crack theory. Gin's placement literally everywhere is a crack theory in and of itself.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, that's good. That's gonna wrap it up for us this week. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media. We're at Paramecia Cast on Twitter, Paramecia Fancast everywhere else. Our episodes are uploaded every single Monday following the official release, and as soon as they're uploaded to parameciafancast.libsyn.com, they're sent to every podcatcher in existence. So Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts,
all of
just
them,
to name a few.
Oh, the ones we don't know either. All of them.
Yeah. If you use a different one that I'd never heard of in my entire life, you can probably get ours there too. But don't forget, if you're listening to us on Spotify or like iTunes, give us that 5-star rating. It seems stupid that like, oh, like what, but it does actually help in terms of like searchability and just us showing up in like recommendeds and stuff.
Yeah, when people look up One Piece, they may or may not find our stuff, and that stuff's like usually dependent on rankings.
Yeah. But yeah, 5-star on Spotify or iTunes. Leave us a comment if it's available. You can leave us a nice comment and say that we're dum-dums. Or you can leave a lying comment like NL
Not
is God.
Again, oh my god. Fucking end the episode.
He still hasn't